For the lightning, my life was kind of like pretty awesome, I would say. But I was a MVP budding athlete at 13 years old. I played basketball, I golfed a little bit, tennis, like just anything that I could get my hands on, I was doing. But I really lived to play softball, and unfortunately, that kind of ended when I was struck by lightning. It was kind of the perfect weather to play a ball in. It wasn't very hot, wasn't very cool, it was perfect. And we were getting ready to scrimmage another ball team at the high school. And we were just warming up, and it wasn't a legit game, it was just kind of a practice kind of thing. And then I was standing in center field, and it wasn't raining. It was, like I said, the perfect weather to play ball in. And boom, I heard a roll of thunder, and I blacked out. So from other sources, I was hit in the head right here, and it stopped my heart instantly and picked me up and threw me from center field to second base on my face. It knocked all the rest of the girls around me on, they knocked them onto the ground, and everybody kind of just started getting up, and I was in a completely different position and was not getting up. So a woman, thankfully, who was just an innocent bystander, was just kind of confused and was wondering why nobody was reacting appropriately or in an emergency type situation, and she ran down and just started CPR without even knowing how to do it. And they revived me within like 5 to 7 minutes, I would say, and I was then in a coma and declared a trauma, and they took me to Parkview Hospital and then shipped me up to Denver Children's Hospital. I was in a coma for, I would say, like a couple days to a week, and woke up and my entire left side was paralyzed. I had hemorrhaged in both sides of my brain, as well as a hole was blown in my right eardrum, and now I am deaf in my left ear. And I couldn't talk, I couldn't sit up, I couldn't sit, I couldn't use the bathroom on my own. I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat on my own. They weren't exactly sure of my mental capacity or if I was going to be competent or not because of the brain injury. They ended up giving me a pen and paper and asking me if I could write something. And that was from my family, and it was pretty intense as a 13-year-old girl to go through, as if puberty is not enough. The mental health has been an ongoing thing in my life. I have been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, but I live relatively successfully with that, going through therapies and psychiatrists and things. But then I also live with mobility issues because when I left the hospital after 2 months, I was still in a wheelchair, or in and out of one, I should say. I lost lots of weight because of the trauma to my body. I'm one-handed. I have a lot of mobility issues, spasticity. Again, I have the brain injury, so I don't always find my words that I'm trying to say. I'm now deaf in my left ear, and I'm hearing impaired in my right. I can only feel probably 30% of my entire left side, and that's including my face to the bottom of my feet. I see doctors still for multiple reasons to treat the same issues that happened 12 years ago, this past June. I can't play sports anymore You know, when you grow up, lightning's kind of an inconvenience sometimes. And it's, you know, oh, well, we have to go on a lightning delay because there's lightning and it's unsafe and we have to put it off, or we have to reschedule, or we have to cancel our golf game, or, you know, oh, but one more hole. I'm just going to play one more hole, you know, and that one more hole could cost you your life if it's regarding lightning, and that's terrifying. And I think a lot more people should stop seeing it as an inconvenience and literally start seeing it as a safety concern, because it could be life-threatening or dangerous or change your life to where that one golf game that you needed to play is now your last one and you can't play anymore. If you see a storm, if you see lightning, if you can see it, then it can hit you. You know, that's basically the logical explanation of it. You know, lightning, I'm aware of, can strike anywhere from 15 plus miles from a storm. So get inside, you know, don't be afraid to cancel those games. Don't be, you know, it's a serious thing. And stop thinking that lightning's an inconvenience and take it seriously, because it is very serious and it can cost you your life or someone else's.